Welcome to Start Here with Quotes by Jefferson.
Welcome to Start Here with Quotes by Jefferson, your gateway to inspiration, motivation, and practical wisdom. This isn't just another collection of quotes, it's a transformative experience designed to uplift and empower you daily. Through our YouTube channel, Start Here with Jefferson, we delve into the wisdom of Jefferson Imgbi, offering insights that go beyond the surface. Every quote we explore comes from Jefferson's extensive work across books, blogs, and publications. But we don't stop at simply sharing quotes. Each one is carefully unpacked, providing you with practical guidance on how it can be applied to real-life challenges. Our discussions are not just about inspiration but about action, showing you how to use these timeless lessons to navigate the ups and downs of life. What sets us apart is our commitment to offering a balanced view. We don't just praise the positives, we also explore potential counterpoints, giving you a complete understanding. This unique dual perspective ensures you can fully grasp each message and apply it effectively to your journey. Join us on this path of growth and empowerment. Together, we'll explore the depth of Jefferson's wisdom, helping you find clarity, direction, and renewed energy to pursue your goals. This is more than a playlist, it's your companion on the road to a purposeful, empowered life. Let Jefferson's insights be your guide as you begin this extraordinary journey.
The table of content.
We present the table of contents for Start Here with Quotes by Jefferson. Today's episode. In this subtitle we refer to the current installment or segment of the series where we announce the quote number. The Inspirational Quote by Jefferson Imgbi. This subtitle declares the quotation for the day by Imgbi. The source of today's quote. The subtitle draws your attention to the source from which the quote for the day is extracted. It gives a summary of the source and you can get a copy of the source. Introduction. This is a brief introduction of the quote. It gives a general insight of what the quote will cover. The Judgement. This subtitle focuses on exploring the potential limitations or criticisms of the quote. We consider whether the message of the quote is universal or whether it may be limited in certain contexts. We also explore how different audiences have received the quote and what criticisms or counterarguments have been raised. The Key. This subtitle focuses on identifying the key message or themes of the quote. We explore the underlying principles or values that the quote embodies and consider how these ideas can be applied in different contexts. We also consider how the quote relates to other ideas or themes that are important to you. The Application. This subtitle focuses on exploring how the quote can be applied to everyday life. We provide examples of how the quote can be used to inspire action or change and offer tips on how to implement the message in your daily life. We also consider how the quote relates to specific challenges or issues that you may be facing. The Image. This subtitle focuses on exploring the metaphorical or symbolic meanings of the quote. We consider how the imagery or language used in the quote contributes to its overall message and what deeper meanings or insights can be gleaned from the language used. We also explore how the quote has been visually represented or interpreted in different contexts. The Potential Reversal. This subtitle focuses on exploring how the message of the quote might be reversed or contradicted in certain contexts. We consider how the quote might be challenged by different cultural or social norms, or how its message might need to be adapted to be relevant in different contexts. We also consider how the quote relates to different perspectives or worldviews and what insights can be gained from considering alternative viewpoints. The Conclusion. The conclusion provides a sense of closure and helps to reinforce the importance of the quote. Make a difference by giving. We will introduce you to our link, where you can contribute to supporting the work we are doing. A final thought with Jefferson. Direct words from Jefferson to encourage, motivate, and inspire you as we conclude this episode.
Today's episode.
Start Here with Jefferson presents quote number 426, Inspirational Quotes by Jefferson. The Inspirational Quotes by Jefferson Imgbi.
Quote: waiting for something to change in order to be happy is waiting to live your life. And if this is the case, then be ready to live your life in vain, because there might be no life. Your attitude will enable you to create your own happiness no matter what. This means your happiness does not depend or rely on things being the way they ought to be. This also means you have the obligation to maintain happiness despite all that befalls you. Unquote.
The source of today's quote.
Today's inspirational quote from Start Here with Quotes by Jefferson is taken from my book, Football and Life, The Game of Life.
Football and Life, The Game of Life by Jefferson Imgbi offers a captivating exploration of the intersections between football and the challenges inherent in our daily lives. In the game of life, just like in football, everyone from spectators, coaches, match officials, vendors, journalists, security personnel, ball boys, and more is a participant. However, many are unaware of their participation and, consequently, expose themselves to failure by not understanding the rules of the game. Imgbi, a seasoned football enthusiast, masterfully translates the principles of the game into potent life lessons. Through compelling anecdotes and strategic insights, he takes readers on a journey of personal development, resilience, and goal attainment. This book transcends the boundaries of a typical sports narrative. It serves as a roadmap for success in the intricate game of life. Join me in unlocking the winning strategies within. Secure your copy of Football and Life, The Game of Life by Jefferson Imgbi, available on Amazon. It's time to elevate your life game. Stop the video, scan the QR code, and acquire your copy today from Amazon. Embrace life as a game and take charge of your success journey.
The introduction.
Happiness isn't something you should wait for or hope will come to you when circumstances are perfect. It's something you must take responsibility for, regardless of the challenges that surround you. This quote encourages you to realize that your attitude towards life shapes your happiness far more than external events. Happiness, therefore, becomes a choice you can make every day, despite what life throws at you.
The Judgement.
While the quote suggests that happiness is entirely within your control, it might be overly simplistic in some cases. You could argue that it ignores how deep, complex situations such as trauma, loss, or mental health issues can make it difficult to maintain happiness. Some may feel that telling you to create your happiness during extreme hardship can seem dismissive of genuine emotional struggles. While mindset plays a crucial role, it's also worth considering that professional support and time are sometimes necessary to help navigate certain difficulties.
The key.
The essential message is that waiting for the perfect conditions to be happy is a trap. Life is unpredictable and things may never align in precisely the way you hope. If you tie your happiness to specific outcomes, you risk postponing joy indefinitely. The key thing here is empowerment. You hold the power to create your happiness. By taking control of your attitude, you can experience fulfillment regardless of external events. The quote challenges you to stop looking at happiness as something you achieve later and instead embrace it as something you cultivate now through conscious choice and perspective.
The application.
How can you apply this to your life? Start by shifting your perspective. Recognize that many things in life are beyond your control, but your response to them isn't. When facing adversity, practice gratitude and focus on the positives, however small they may be. For example, when work is stressful, find moments of peace in a daily walk or a conversation with a friend. Create happiness by embracing the present rather than waiting for everything to fall into place. By adopting this mindset, you will find that your circumstances don't have to dictate your emotional state.
The image.
Picture a garden. If you wait for the perfect weather to plant flowers, you may miss the opportunity to grow anything at all. Life is that garden, and your happiness is the seeds you choose to plant. Even when the conditions aren't ideal, you can still tend to that garden, nurturing it with positive thoughts and actions. Over time, despite storms and unpredictable changes, your garden will bloom. This metaphor underscores the message: don't wait for everything to be perfect. Instead, cultivate happiness with what you have right where you are.
The potential reversal.
There are situations where this idea might be challenged. What if you are in a situation that genuinely needs change, such as an abusive relationship or toxic environment? In such cases, focusing solely on your attitude and trying to maintain happiness without addressing the root problem could be counterproductive, even harmful. In these scenarios, external changes are necessary for happiness to be sustainable. You can't always smile your way through life's toughest challenges. Sometimes action is required to improve your circumstances before you can truly thrive.
The conclusion.
Ultimately, the quote offers an empowering message. Happiness isn't something to wait for, it's something to create. By focusing on your attitude and perspective, you can build joy and fulfillment in your life regardless of external factors. While this doesn't diminish the reality of hardship, it reminds you that the power to cultivate happiness often lies within you. Stop waiting for perfection. Start living now.
Make a difference by giving.
Thank you for being a part of our community across the Sure Word for today. Start here with Jefferson, and robust digital expert. Your support is invaluable to us. By buying us a virtual coffee, you're helping us continue to produce content that inspires, educates, and empowers, making a difference in the lives of others. Together, we can make a difference and reach even more people. Thank you for your generosity and for believing in our mission. Make a difference today by clicking the link in the description. A final thought with Jefferson.
Life is not just a string of coincidences. Things don't just happen randomly. Every situation, every challenge, and every triumph comes for a reason and in its own time. You might be facing tough times right now, wondering why things are happening the way they are. It will feel like everything is working against you, like you are stuck or life is unfair. But let me assure you, this is not the end of your story. Though you may not understand it now, know that there is a purpose in your struggle. Every difficult moment is shaping you, building resilience, and preparing you for what's ahead. It might not feel like it at the moment, but these experiences are refining you, making you stronger and wiser. Trust the journey. Even when things seem uncertain or overwhelming, believe that they are working in your favor. Sometimes, the most significant growth comes from the most difficult challenges. You may not see it today, but in time, the pieces will come together and you will understand why it had to happen this way. Keep your faith strong, your heart steady, and your mind focused. You are being prepared for something more significant, and everything will work out for your good in the end.